Hello! So, last of my requests today from my year 11s. Okay, I don't even teach year 12, so I don't know where that's come from. Okay, so they just wanted to look at adding decimals. Okay, so the main thing is thinking about your place value and knowing where each of the numbers are. So the easiest point of interest or to look from, okay, point of origin, is to look at your decimal point because you know the number in front of it is going to be your units column. Then you've got your tens column. And then when you're going this way, obviously you start with your tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Okay, so I would always think about putting my decimal point into my question. Okay, so I'm going to set it out as my column addition. So in my question, I've got 6 and 9 before it. So I'm going to put 6 and 9 before it. And then 3 comes after my decimal point. So I line it up. And then I've got 12.4. So exactly again, the 4 is coming after my decimal point. 12 is before. So they're nicely lined up. And actually I can put my decimal point down in my equals, below my equals line to actually be able to preempt my answer. So then I just do the same as column addition. 3 plus 4, 7. 6 plus 2 is 8. 9 plus 1 is 10. So my answer is 108.7. Okay, so this is slightly different because I have differing decimal numbers in it. Okay, so once again, put my decimal point, sorry about the squeaking noise. Okay, so I've got 6.72, so my 6 goes in front, and I've got a 7 and a 2 after my decimal point. Then on here, my 12, so my 12 goes in front, and I've got a 4 after my decimal point. Okay, and then everything's lined up. So where there are spaces, so actually there's nothing between, if you want to, if it makes it easier for you, you can plop a 0 in there. And here, where there's a space above the 1, I can plop a 0. Okay, and then I just carry on. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 4 is 11. 6 plus 2 is 8. Add the 1 is 9. 0 plus 1 is 1. And should end up with 19.12. Okay, I will do some on the board for you to have a go at. Obviously it's great, it's winter because I feel like doing this. In the cold months, in the summer, I'll either be doing this outside or hopefully on a beach. Right, actually I'm not going to take a whiteboard on a beach, we'll carry on. Right, so 7.034 plus 15.2. Have a go at that one. And actually, I know I've said add, but it's exactly the same for subtract. So we're going to do a subtraction one. 123.4 take away 96.302. Okay, pause your video, write your questions down, and then re-push play for the solution. Okay, first one. So, put my dot in. So I've got my 7 in front, my 0, 3, 4 after, my plus sign, 15 goes in front, and 2. Because I've got spaces, if I need to, I can put my zeros in. 4 plus 0 is 4, 3 plus 0 is 3, 0 plus 2 is 2, 7 plus 5 is 12, carry the 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, add this one on is 2, should end up with 22.234. Okay, and then our subtraction one. So, once again, decimal points. So our 1, 2, 3, oh, that was quite clever, 1, 2, 3.4, that was not meant, oh, okay. Goes on the top, on the bottom, line up my 96.302. Okay, subtracting gets a little bit harder, okay, because obviously this is where people sometimes get confused. You need to make sure you put the zeros in for this one, otherwise you're going to find it more difficult. So pop your zeros in. Okay, so I've popped my zeros in. Oh, this is nasty. I've put a lot of borrowing in this one. Okay, so can't do this one, can't do this one. Okay, so borrowing from the 4, he becomes a 3. this becomes a 10, but he needs to borrow for this bad boy here, so he becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10 here. Okay, moving along, can't do 3, can't do 2, can't do 1, so 1 we need to take from him, turn this into a 12, he disappears, because I'm going to have to take from him, so he now becomes an 11, and the 3 becomes a 13. Okay, so now we can do 10 take away 2 is 8, 9 take away 0 is 9, 3 take away 3 is 0, other side now of the decimal point, 13 take away 6 is 7, 11 take away 9 is 2, and 1 take away 0, so we can leave that, so you should have 27.098. Any questions, please leave them below in the comments, and then hopefully I will get back to you.